afternoon, Vietnam, baby. We've got good news, and we've got a shithead, Simon Barnett. No personal disrespect, but at this point, it's almost personal at this point. With what this guy says, but we got crazy fucking news. Okay, so oh boy, all right, we actually have important stuff here. I want a lot of people to see this. All right, so we've got two peer-reviewed studies from world-renowned scientists and clinicians, and I saw somebody saying, like, this isn't the best, these studies are not the most legit. I have yet to read all of these, so I'm not really 100% sure what's going on here, but it's good. We've got good news, okay? Whether it's from this source or that source, it's definitely legit, and it's definitely fucking awesome. Simple as it gets. Now, what I want to talk about first is this right here, Simon Barnett. So we've got this shithead here, still denying. So let's just go through. All right, we've got 20 minutes of the close here. We'll go over all this in tonight's video, I'm sure. But we've got Simon Barnett claiming that and he's talking about right here for context. He's talking about this chart right here. When our chief medical officer, he said, she said we have no competition, and then we showed the charts, right? So for large SV detection, for the throughput, for the consumable cost, okay, for the read length, all this stuff, Bionano is the best in all of them. He's saying, I'm starting to see so many of these company comparison charts where presenters gently sandbag their competitors' products. If you're picking the categories, it's pretty easy to look good. And my rebuttal to this is so simple. It's like, okay, now I'm not a geneticist, take this with a grain of salt, but here's the thing. Okay, sorry. Here's the thing. All right, so this is the thing with this. We already know the Sapphire is better in every single thing. Okay, greater than 500 base pair detection. For some reason, my thing is messing up over here. I think it's still working, though. Okay, anyways, I'm going to assume it's still working. Basically, the Sapphire is better in everything than everything else in the world at greater than 500 base pair detection. I don't know what is so hard to understand about with Simon Barnett. Like, he's saying that if you're picking the categories, it's pretty easy to look for. We're better in every single category, no doubt, right? Easily. Okay, that's just there's no other way to say it. We're just better at everything. There's no other way to say it. We're better and we're cost effective, higher throughput, easier to use, less hands-on time, high resolution, it's cheaper, it's faster, it's better in every single thing, every metric that you want to look at. So there's nothing you can say. There's nothing else you can say. Right now we're at 6:32, and my stream is being very weird. Okay, are we working now? Okay, there we go. Sorry, my thing is glitching out here. So 6:32 right now. We're down about 4%. I have an order in for 6:01 right now, and we have a couple other pieces of news as well. We have today we had Jim Cramer saying it's a good buy, and obviously we had the two papers that just came out, right? So let's go ahead and go over these. Okay, so Wi-Fi puts printing. I know. I have no idea what just happened there. I have no idea what just happened. Okay, but I think we're good now. So these are the two studies, and we're going to go over these more tonight. But this is basically, okay, so hematological malignancies, and then this is the one. This is the chromosome constitutional. What do they call it? Constitutional samples. Publication on constitutional samples. So I'm interested to see what that one is. What that one's all about. Can this not do that? Okay, let's just go this one. Okay, so Schuster variants, okay, important drivers. Yes. We hypothesize that the combination of these classical approaches could be replaced. Look at that. Okay, come on. And this is from what is this from? This is published today, obviously, and it's from these guys right here, and these people are the authors. Okay, good. I saw a comment that said there's not a list of people that are actually doing these studies on Reddit, and then they're already here. I already see them. So this is a good study, and it is peer. These are peer reviewed. So it's not like it's just one guy coming out here saying this shit is awesome. No, this is peer reviewed. Several doctors, several PhDs looking at this, published today, along with this one right here, and we've got and this one. This is a whole different thing as well. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. So this one is about the next generation cytogenetics is on its way. Does optical genome mapping turn cytogenetics upside down? Yes, it does. And this was, let's see the date. Yeah, news release July 7th, and this is from this University Medical Center. This is good, man. This is really good. And the price, and you've seen what the price. What the hell? Right when we start streaming, we start free falling, which of course, I'm not complaining. Okay, I added at 625 today. I've been adding the entire day. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not complaining. If we end the day 7% down, 8%, whatever, I'm just buying more. I have a limit order for 601, but this is great news. This is I don't know if it's great, but it's just more proof of concept. Like there's so many. I mean, look at that. I mean, look at that one sentence alone that we just read there. Okay, we hypothesized that the combination of these classical approaches could be replaced by OGM. If we were to replace these guys, it's absolutely over, and we're making billions. Okay, we're making billions in profit. In profit, not just revenue. Simple as it gets. Simple as it gets. And every single time, and I know a lot of people don't give a shit about the studies because they're too complicated. I understand. Okay, I've been there. Trust me, and I have not read either of these fully. This is actually my first time looking at almost all of these. Okay, but basically, this is great news because it's more proof that the Sapphire is legit and is the best in the world at greater than 500 base pair SV detection. Simple as it gets. Now, if we look at the price, let's see how high growth is doing. So Nano Dimension is still getting fucked. Oh my gosh, look at metamaterials. Ugh, that's painful. That's painful. So Medica's down, but it looks like Bionano is actually outperforming Microvision or not Microvision, Nano Dimension in a big way. That's actually very rare and very good for once, right? But if you can see the spark lines are the exact same for everything, right? It was a quick dump at the open, and then now everything's just going sideways, essentially. Most things, at least. That's pretty much what the day has gone like. Right now we're at 630 right now, down about 4.2%. And if we talk a little bit more about Simons, I think he responded to some people. Here's the fundamental flaw of Simon, right? So here's the problem with Simon. So he's saying, I'm starting to see many of these company comparison charts, right? He's talking about this. He thinks this is shit. He thinks, oh, the company's picking and choosing which stats they want to look at. Well, here's the fact for you, Simon. The Sapphire is better in every single category. Every single one compared to the competition. Okay, I mean everything. So it's cheaper, it's easier to use, it's faster, it's quicker, it's more resolution, it's more accurate, less false positives. Everything is better for the Sapphire. So I don't understand. I don't understand this. I don't understand this shit. Here, let me just reply this. You know what? Yeah, let's just reply this on stream, right? Sapphire is better than everything in the world. Everything in the world at greater than 500 base pair detection. That's a fact. It's a fact. What do you say to this? I don't understand this guy. I don't understand. Oh, is he streaming BNGO dump it? Yeah, honestly, yes. Yes. All right. Let's see what's going on here. This channel does more harm than good for BNGO stock. Nobody even thinking about selling until you bring it up. Dude, playing with people. What are you talking about, my friend? What are you talking about? I'm very confused. Do what you got to do. I'm not selling. I don't recommend selling. I was looking at institutional buys lately, and I'm not understanding why it's dipping so hard. Well, it's because the institutional buys are months old usually. They're months old. The effective date is very long. The only real knock against BNGO is the lack of scholarly articles and studies. Well, would you look at that? Oh, well, yeah, that wasn't true to begin with. But yeah, if anyone is actually saying that, if anyone's actually saying Bionano is not that good because there's a lack of like highly credentialed people actually giving studies and articles on it, that's absolutely not true. I can show you right now. Okay, just go to their website, just go to publications. There's 1,000 papers, right? This shit is proven. And it's a fact that the Sapphire is better than everything else in the world at what it does. There's no doubt. There's no debating that. I mean, if you just go right here. Okay, you just go to resources, publications. Okay, boom. You want to know how many there are? There's thousands. Okay, look at this. There's 40 pages. I mean, there's hundreds. There's probably almost 1,000 of them. There's literally 40 pages of this shit. There's like 15 on each. Like, what do you mean? Like, if anyone's saying that Simon Barnett, all these people, I don't understand this. And I think somebody right here summed it up pretty well, right? You've been sandbagging BNGO since day one, Simon, but I understand why you are leaning on Pat Bio. You've chosen your horse. I'm always astounded when a new study paper is announced by BNGO. You always downplay, kind of like what you described. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Let's see what he says. This poses absolutely nothing to do with Pat Bio and everything to do with the deluge of investor decks that have come out over 2021. Simon is an idiot. You can tell this guy. I don't know. That's just my opinion. You know, you guys make your own decisions, but there's no. A drawback is this: Bionano Sapphire only identifies structural variants. It doesn't cut them and replace them with the good variation like CRISPR does. Well, it is complementary to sequencing, technically speaking, and it is technically for research purposes only, which is actually bullish for the future because once we get FDA approval and more LDTs and the PLA codes become effective, we're going to be getting more in the diagnostic use. But we are better than everything else. If you here's the thing: if you're a decent volume lab and you want the best, if you want to save money and you're doing decent volume, the Sapphire's the only way to go. There's no other alternative. It's just it's the obvious choice. There's no choice. There's no competition, right? Take it in Al-Kachabi's, our CMO's words, right? There's no competition to us. There's just not. There's nothing. Nothing does it like us. It's because there are no other OGM companies. And if you consider NABCs and other OGM companies, I disagree. Simon getting destroyed by everyday retail investors' Twitter uses is hilarious to me. How does he have the job he has? A question for philosophers, my friend. Oh man, yeah, it's exactly true. Like I don't understand this guy. How many followers does this guy have? This guy has like 50,000 followers, and this thing has 20 likes. Am I reading that right? Man, what the heck? I guess it came out pretty recently, but you can just tell no one likes this. No one likes this. No one likes this take right here. I mean, you can tell it's an obvious knock on BNGO. It obviously is. It's pretty easy to look good. Like, okay, then you do it then. Like, you go and do the category if you want to say the Sapphire's so bad. Like, I already have done the digging. I already know for a fact that it's better. Like, if we just look at this chart, if we just look at a few of the company's charts here, right? If you look at this one right here, or this is the company itself doing this one. This one was from Patriots Pub. This one right here, OGM. Okay, you're better in every single variant class. You're just better. There's no competition. I mean, here is the if you consider this competition, you're not thinking properly because these people are way more expensive and they're way slower and they don't do it as accurately. It's like, why would you buy this stuff? No one is buying this stuff in the future. Everyone's gonna be buying optical genome mapping with Sapphire. Once FDA approval comes in, once we get reinsurance, PLA codes become effective. Insurance starts covering Sapphire use for diagnostics and government reimbursables. It's over. We're getting it. It's over. 10,000 Sapphires. Here we come. 10 years from now, it's done. Billion in profit 2030. It's gonna happen. I mean, it would take something crazy not for it to happen. And then once the nano nozzle drops, you better bet your ass we're. It's not even without nano nozzle. It's not even without nano nozzle. Imagine what it's gonna be when nano nozzle comes, man. But for anyone just getting in it right now, okay, so. Today, what do we have? We have 1,000 things today. All right, so let's go over this. So short end is actually down on the day. Interestingly enough, we're actually only at, I mean, we're still at 22% of the flow. We're still very high. And we got Jim Cramer. He said yesterday, or no, this was today. This was today or yesterday. I think it was, no, this was yesterday. Jim Cramer said, he's bullish on BNGO, essentially. He said it's a good speculative buy. We had 1,000, we just had a few hours ago, a ton, and I think it's a total of what? 3? Yeah, 3. Look at this. This is beautiful. 3 articles / studies. I guess 2 of these are studies. 2 of these are studies. One of them is a paper on Sapphire, and they're all. I've skimmed all 3 of them. Like when I say skim, I mean looked at it a little bit, not even skim it fully. But I'm gonna read these fully and have a full review for you tonight. But I can say based on especially this sentence right here. What does it say here? We hypothesize that the combination of these classical approaches could be replaced, right? Fish CNV microarrays. Jesus, who uses CNV microarrays? Okay, karyotyping fish, all this crap. These guys are hypothesizing that the combination of these classical approaches could be replaced by OGM. All right, we only have about 107 Sapphires installed right now. I mean, well, right, okay, that was as of Q1. Now we have like closer to 140. Not one. Well, maybe 120 to 140, somewhere in that range, right? I know it's a big range, but I don't know. Or it could be, or we could already be at 150. Wouldn't that be nice? Like $10, here we come, or actually $15 if that was the case. But anyways, we've got a ton of Sapphires left to be sold, and we've got a ton of people who are still using this shit that are yet to switch to OGM, that once they see it, and here's the thing, not that many people, relatively speaking, not that many people even know about this alternative method. They don't even know about us. And it's because there's no interest in the stock, there's no interest in switching because they're already using it, resistance to change, lack of academic praise. This stuff, these are the reasons why OGM hasn't already got 1,000 This is why we don't already have 1,000 Sapphires installed. And this is the reason why we will. The reason why we will is because it's better than everything else. We've already proved that. And I've proved that. And that's the basis of being a bull on BNGO. You think the Sapphire is going to sell a lot. And that's how and we've already done the research, and we already know, based on my rudimentary understanding, right? I'm not a geneticist, but it's just obvious, okay? Just take it from, the company says it itself. The company does greater than 500 base pair detection. The Sapphire does it better than anything else. Good news for Brandon. NNDM is down more than BNGO. Crying on Twitter won't save Pat Bio. Oh man, I know the inside. I know, like, you can like Pat Bio however you much, but it doesn't change the fact that these guys are not going to be able to. They're not going to be able to continue. I mean, whatever. We're complimentary to them, whatever. But here's the thing: our CEO doesn't like Pat Bio, so I don't like him either. Plus Simon Barnett, I hate him. Plus insiders selling at Pat Bio, right? So it's like, you know. All right, CRSP and BNGO do different things. CRSP needs companies like BNGO to identify SVs, and people need gene editing. There will be more people using BNGO than CRSP. We're the best at identifying the SVs, yes. I bought more today. I have 731 to 726. That's not a bad average. Hell yeah, that's not a bad average at all. Good news equals stocks down. Yeah, that's kind of how it is. Yeah, but today, at least today, at least we got a little bit of a bump up on the news. I mean, this wasn't, I don't even think, no, this wasn't even, our news was actually earlier the day before that, but, I mean, should this news be sending us up? I would say this news isn't as groundbreaking. I mean, it's good news for sure, but is it better news than the Sapphire adoptions that we got? No, it's not even close. The strategic partnership with Wickham's, right? That's huge, all right? That's probably several Sapphires being sold. What if CRSP buyout? I don't know about that. I don't know. All right. Barcoding. We've got barcoding again, baby. Yeah, we actually stopped barcoding for a while. Look at that beautiful green chart there for those green candles for once, right? That's beautiful. You got to savor the green candles when you get them. When you're going down every day almost. I mean, this is going to be our seventh red day in a row or something like that. You got to cherish these the 1 minute time frame, man. Just got my average down to 6.9. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. And I'm now, by the way, guys, I'm at 2,138 shares now. It keeps increasing every day. Every day we go down, it has to increase. I can't help myself when it's this low. I can't help myself. I have to buy more. 15,000 shares just bought. A lot of orders coming in. A lot of green orders coming in. Just got my average down. Just waiting for those earnings. I know. That's the day. If you're thinking about selling, do what you got to do. But I recommend giving it a chance, giving earnings a chance. I think that, let's say, I'm not even gonna do the bear. I'll do the bear case. I'll talk about the bear case sometime, but it's a whole rant. But I think earnings is worth risking it, worth risking the holding. Absolutely, I think it's actually worth risking adding shares, and because I'm that bullish on it. I think earnings only has one way to go. We already know about like 10 Sapphire adoptions. I mean, most of these, there's a very low chance these are rental agreements. There's only a few of them that could be. There's only a few of them, right? All three of the China sales, not all, there's like more than that in China, but the 3 China sales, none of those were rental agreements. Those were all over 200,000 in revenue. And then we got, and by the way, does anyone even know how we got more than 200,000 in revenue in there? I don't even know why China's paying that much. But anyways, yeah, if anyone knows what I'm talking about. We also had, we had the Wickham's one. That's a strategic partnership. That's not a rental agreement. I doubt, I guess it could be. I doubt it though, okay? You don't say it's a strategic partnership if you're renting one Sapphire. No, I don't think so. Plus they're using it in 1,000 different things, high volume, right? So I don't think they're renting that. So that's another one that's not. And then you've got the 5 other installations. One of them was an adoption, and one of our employees, Joe Butler, tweeted about that one. So that one's not. So I don't think rental agreements are here. And I think we are going to beat the course of revenue. Ape language, that's what it is. If it goes below 575, I'm adding another 100 shares. Dude, I'll do you one better. I'll add freaking, if we go that low, 575, I'll add the rest that I can. I'll add everything if I can if it goes that low. Wuhan Lab adopts Sapphire for mass genocide. I'm a bull on BNGO, but I would not mind it going down to $5.89 to $6 to buy more. Yeah, I actually have an order in for 50 shares at 601 because I actually wanted it. I didn't know if it was necessarily likely that we were going to hit it, and I've been saying this entire day. I said this at the start of the day. I said it at the bottom. I said it everywhere. And, if you want to say, I have a feeling once Bionano starts going green again, if it does, right? I don't know what's gonna happen. No one does it for sure, but people are gonna say, Brandon, of course you were right today. You've been saying it's gonna go up for like 2 weeks. You're gonna be right eventually, right? And the truth is, I've been wrong. Freaking last week and this week, I've been way wrong. But the fact is, we are fundamentally undervalued, in my opinion, and I think objectively we are. And I think I'm going to make a video sometime proving that. And I think I basically already did yesterday, I think. Yeah, I talked about all the catalysts that we had. But yeah, I don't really know where I was going with that. Anyways, we got 4 minutes of the close. Consumables, yes. Risk it for the biscuit. The delays, people seeing firsthand how is 500 shares at 675. Legend. 49K shares at an average of 763. 49K. Jeez, I wish I had that many. Dang. 10x Genomics takeover bid for BNGO at 50 plus soon. Bro, where were you? We missed you, Kevin. Where have you been these last few days, my friend? We're below 300, 200-day EMA. We're not below the 200-day EMA. No, not at all. The 200-day exponential moving average, you're looking at, that is at 565 right now. No, absolutely not. We're not even close to being that low, below that. No. Nope. Look at that perfect bounce last time on the 200-day EMA on the weekly. This thing never moves, though. The problem with the weekly is that it never moves, right? You have to wait a month for it to move a little bit. 6:29 right now. We got 3 minutes till the close. We've got crazy news, and we're gonna recap the news. I'll recap it much better and much more intelligently in the video tonight. But I'll give you the brief summary of the small amount of these 3 articles that came out, the brief amount that I've read in the after hours here in a little bit, few minutes here. I doubled my shares today. Had 7.5K average now. 15K shares. Averaged up now 520. Jeez, that's a legendary freaking. That's freaking awesome. That's awesome, Sharon. That's awesome. 60K in the hole. That sounds rough. Yeah, I can relate. I mean, I'm not technically. I can relate, but not really. But I am 100% in BNGO. So when BNGO is going down, don't think you're the only one that's hurting, guys. I'm probably hurting more than a lot of you. All right, sell in May and go away. Better buy back before end of August. Brandon, best guess at the bottom. I say we've already hit the bottom, but I could be way wrong. Yeah, high growth continues to go down. I don't know what the bottom is going to be, but I think the fact is, if we look at the indicators and the fundamentals, there's a very high chance that we're never going to see, or at least we're not going to see below 6 in the short term, in my opinion. Now, take that with a grain of salt. I've been wrong a lot, and I'll go over the technicals here in a second. But no, this is the gas can. We're about as oversold as you can get realistically on the 4-hourly and the daily. So, I don't think there's a very high chance of us going below $6. I don't think so, and I've been wrong. I said a similar thing like all of last week and Monday and yesterday. So take it with a grain of salt. But that's what I think. All right, FDA approval plus Archie Invest, 1,000% run. I don't know about 1,000. Definitely over 100%, probably. Man, I had bought $1,000 more, but I set a buy limit on another, forgot about it, and clicked today. Guys, it doesn't matter if it costs 0. Sapphire can't detect meteors or earthquakes. I want to buy in 5 range. You think so? 5? You're taking a gamble. If we're never going to go there again, because if you've done the research on us, you know that we've got crazy great news, and we've only gone down since 912 and since 1569, both of them. But Brandon, I'm waiting for $4. Yeah, market. I think the only way we see $4, the only way, in my opinion, is a market crash or a super bad correction. Only way. $4 flat, no way. Yeah, the only way we see that is a market crash or correction, in my opinion. 4,500 shares at 332, average up from 90 cents. Let's go. Yeah, man. Yes. A lot of green orders coming in. Okay, here we go. There's the close. Oh, I hope it's not selling. There it is. Let's see. 160003, and it's selling. Let's see here. 100,000, 200,000. About close to 200,000, probably. 150 maybe. Close the day at 629. Are we in bullish or bearish territory in the 5-minute? You're on both. Okay. All right. So okay. So here we go. This is why I don't think we're gonna go much lower. Okay, I could be totally wrong on this, but here's the thing: on the stochastic indicator on the daily, right? You have not been this oversold literally since. I mean, what? I think you barely hit it right there, and then besides that, you have not hit that since last year and March of last year. So you pair that indicator with the 4-hourly, which is exactly the same thing, right? You're oversold here, plus the 4-hourly RSI, which you're literally at 24 on the RSI and the 4-hourly, and people are still not buying. It's like, wow, when was the last time we were in the golden range on the RSI? Well, we were valued at $5 a share, right? And we went up 90% in what? Less than a month. Okay, 3 trading weeks, 2 trading weeks, not 2 trading weeks, probably 3 or 4. Yeah, 3 or 4 trading weeks. All right, I'm not saying we're gonna moon, but I'm just saying the setup right now could not be better as far as the technicals and the fundamentals, in my opinion. Now, yes, I guess short term we're in downtrend territory. Yes, that is true, but this is right now. This isn't about overall uptrend, downtrend. Right now, this is about this company is oversold. This company, the fundamental value is way higher than the current valuation, and the indicators are oversold. So short-term bounce most likely going to happen. Also high growth as well. Rubber band effect with the markets, right? That as well. Plus, the fact is, a lot of people say we're in a downtrend. I mean, if you want to say, I mean, this is a weird chart. It's hard to say whether long term you're in a downtrend or uptrend, but if you gauge it from before the run up, you're in an uptrend, right? You're in an uptrend, okay? This low right here of 430 is higher than this low of 40 cents, 47 cents, right? Overall, long term, right? The overall trend here is still an uptrend. Okay, don't bet against the trend right now. Short term, since 1569, we have not made a higher high in a while, but we recently did break the downtrend right here by setting a new high. So it's hard to say what exactly is going on. Also, in the after hours, we're literally dumping to 625. That's interesting. It looks like, is everything doing that in the after hours? Hold on. That's weird. It's very weird. Anyways, so yeah, that's what I'll say. Can we pump those money matters noobs to do another hit piece so I can't hit forward to slide them off in the comment? 88% for it to hit 660 tomorrow. 660, I believe that. What are you saying? 88%? Yeah, I think that's likely, but high growth has to give us a chance. That's the thing. Okay, so to recap the day for everybody, right? What the hell is going on, Brandon? What did you do with the market? What did you do to the market? Okay, here. This is what I'll say, guys. We got Simon Barnett, and I'll talk more about this. I'll talk about this more articulately and intelligently in the video tonight. Make sure you watch it. It's going to be a good one because there's a ton of news today, okay? So we've got Simon Barnett shitting on us again, and I told him, oh, is he going to reply? Please reply. Oh, that would be awesome. Simon Barnett is about to school you. Well, hey, maybe he could. I hope he responds. I really hope he responds. But I hope he responds. You know, I'm not a geneticist. I'm not a geneticist, but I just understand I just understand the specs of the sapphire. So, anyways, okay. So back to what I was saying. This is the tweet here. Simon Barnett is shitting on this chart right here that our CMO did. We've got 3 new articles today. We've got Jim Cramer saying that BNGO is good. We've got the short interest actually decreasing on the day. That's actually weird as hell. And what else do we have? Is that all we had today? I want to say there was something else. 4 of those things. Yeah, that's it. I think. Yes. Yep. Yeah, so that's it. And then also, obviously, we went down, what are we down on the day? 4%? Yeah, we're down 4.5% on the day. Horrible volume, horrible everything, but we're now oversold. Also, for full transparency, I added about, I think, like 130 shares today. Maybe 230. Something like that. Yeah, I added something like that, and I've got a current buy order in for 601. So that is what I'll say. That is what I'll say for today. So yeah, with that being said, we'll take questions. Any question that you have, I'm here for you, my friends. Oh, Messenger Moistville, good. I remembered. Okay, good. Perfect time that you came in here. Okay. Let me go ahead and give Brennan a shout out here. So this is Messenger Moistville. He's a legend. He updates all BNGO usually faster than I do. So there you go. There's his Twitter right there. He's a legend. Go follow him. Absolute legend. All right. Simon is not a geneticist either. I know. He's just the genomics expert, right? He has a finance degree. He doesn't know about genetics better than our CMO does. That's for sure. That's for sure. All right. Simon against the world. Not going to happen, Simon, buddy. It's about perpetual dart pool, sleight of hand. The market is rigged. The patience pays. Buy and hold. Buyout big bid imminent, bro. I don't know about buyout. I don't know about that. Also, a lot of new buying because we were at a better share price. Yes, absolutely. Sovereignly, I bought multiple dips today. Was the drop due to jobs report or what? No, I don't think it was because the markets. Let me check the broader markets. Yeah, the broader markets were mostly actually green, right? The Russell did absolutely horribly again, but the SPY and the Dow and the Nasdaq. I mean, the Nasdaq is essentially even, but they're not doing that bad. High growth, however, decimated. Okay, I mean, look at this. It's almost all red. I mean, it's just horrible. Almost everything is red. Microvision, there I mentioned BNGO, all of them are down more than 3%. It's like, damn, it was a red day. It was pretty much decimation for the high growth today. And there's not really a reason for it. The fact is, though, the markets cannot continue to go up with high growth continuing to go down. And the reason is the rubber band effect. And it's very simple. It's impossible. It's impossible. You can't have one stock go to the moon for no reason and have other stocks go to the ground and zero for no reason, literally. And it's for the reason of the shareholders of the one going up will sell it and buy the things that's more auspicious. That's called buying. That's called selling high and buying low, right? That's called traders right there, man. That's as simple as it is. What the hell is going on in the after hours? What? I'm not even gonna start. I'm not even gonna start. All right. The bullish fight. I will only add more shares if it goes to 5, but other than that, I'm good with an average of 684. That's not a bad average. I've been holding 10K shares of BNGO since last August. My average is 68 cents. I've not sold a single share, just waiting for retirement now. I've looked at my chart. If England wins, BNGO will be green. ARK is already in bed with 10x Genomics. Takeover bid imminence. Kevin Perry, I don't know. I hope you're right. All right, with that being said, thank y'all so much, man. Let's get out of here. I'll have a detailed analysis on the 3 new studies that we got, or 2 studies and then one paper right here, 1 article, looks like. Yeah, I'll sum that up for you tonight in tonight's video. But yeah, we had great news today again. Again, great news. Great news. There's no other way to say it. What's up with this volume spike right here? 2 million in volume right there. That's cool. Can't keep having negative breadth almost every day. One has to give. The market sells off or the soldiers follow. Yeah, feel free to join the Discord. Okay, Crimson King joined the Discord. Okay, thank you. Cool. Cool, man. Yeah, Simon was shitting on us today, and here, let's see if he responded to what I said. Nope. I hope he responds because I don't know what this guy is talking about. Maybe I'm confused, but I just don't understand what this man is talking about. We're better in every single category. In greater than 500 base, we're better in everything in the world. So I don't know, man. Gosh. All right, yeah, short. Well, the short's covering. I mean, covering. Yeah, if you want to call it that, right? We're down like what, 1 million shares, 500,000 shares in the day for short interest estimated. So, a little bit. All right, Russell. Thank you, my friend. Make sure everybody. Right, yeah, okay, all right. With that being said, this is the portfolio. Here, I'll show you the portfolio. I'll get out of here. Okay, there's not much to talk about right now. The video tonight will be much better because there's several studies that I have to read fully before I tell you exactly what I'm thinking, right? Because I've only read the start of this pretty much. So, look how long this freaking thing is. Jeez. Actually, yeah, I can't even read the full article. No, I can't even read that one or this one. Dang it. Well, at least I can read this one. Anyways, all right, with that being said, short interest, it's 22% right now, according to Ortex data. All right, with that being said, thank y'all so much. There's the whole portfolio. This is not financial advice. I will see y'all in the next one.